Did you know that sleeping less than 6 hours a night can literally shrink your brain? It may seem like an exaggeration, but scientists have already proven it. Sleep deprivation is directly linked to the loss of gray matter, the part of the brain responsible for memory, emotions, and even decision-making. Now think about it. How many times have you bragged about not getting enough sleep because you were being productive? Well, you may be paying a high price for it. In 2014, a study published in Neurology revealed that people who sleep poorly for long periods begin to show signs of brain aging faster than normal. It's as if your brain were running a marathon every day without rest. And that's not all. Sleeping little also directly affects your mood, increases the risk of depression and anxiety, and drastically reduces your ability to focus. Have you ever noticed how it's almost impossible to concentrate after a bad night's sleep? But here's the scariest part. Researchers have discovered that, during sleep, the brain activates a cleaning system that removes toxins accumulated throughout the day. Sleeping poorly is like letting your brain soak in its own toxic waste. Want another shock? People who sleep less than 6 hours a night are 33% more likely to develop dementia in the future. That's right. In the long run, lack of sleep could be slowly pushing you towards Alzheimer's. And before you say, "Oh, but I function well on 4 hours of sleep," let me tell you, less than 1% of the world's population has a rare gene that allows this. If you're not in that 1%, you're just fooling yourself and destroying yourself inside. Remember that day when you forgot where you put your keys? Or couldn't remember what you were going to say? It might not just be distraction. It might be your brain crying out for help. Sleep is not a luxury. It's a biological necessity as essential as breathing. And while you think you're gaining time by sleeping less, what you're really losing is your own mind. So what? Are you going to keep pulling all-nighters, or are you going to give your brain the rest it deserves? Have you ever heard of the zombie effect? It's when your brain wakes up, but part of it is still working in a switched-off mode, as if you were there, but not really. This happens because, without adequate sleep, entire regions of the brain simply refuse to work. And the worst part, this doesn't happen just once. It happens every day that you sleep badly. Studies with magnetic resonance imaging show that the brain activity of those who don't sleep enough resembles that of a drunk person. Yes, it's as if you were drunk but sober. Imagine making important decisions in this state. And there's more. Sleep deprivation messes with your hormones in a brutal way. Ghrelin, which stimulates appetite, shoots up. Leptin, which tells the body that you're full, plummets. The result? Uncontrolled hunger. And don't go for salad, but for sugar, fat, and carbohydrates. The perfect formula for gaining weight, feeling bad and being tired all the time. And don't think that your heart is escaping this. Sleeping less increases blood pressure, unbalances heartbeats, and increases the risk of heart attack and stroke. It's like accelerating a car with a broken engine. It will keep going until it stops completely. Do you know that feeling of living on autopilot? Waking up, working, eating, sleeping badly, and repeating it all over again? This is not just routine. It is a silent emotional collapse that begins with a simple negligence: sleep. The cruelest thing about all this? Your body gets used to it. It adapts to tiredness. But this does not mean that it is well. It just means that it has stopped fighting. And when the body stops giving signals, it is because the damage has already been done. And if you think that you will recover everything by sleeping on the weekend, forget it. There is no sleep deposit. What was lost, was lost. The brain does not have a reset button. Now take a deep breath and think, how many nights of bad sleep have you accumulated this month alone? Perhaps the greatest enemy of your mental health is not stress, work, or your cell phone. Maybe it's the simple habit of ignoring the most important moment of your day, closing your eyes and letting your brain heal. Getting a good night's sleep isn't a choice. It's a commitment to who you want to be tomorrow.